Harry, welcome back. How does it feel to be back with Swindon?
Yeah, it feels different, but obviously there's some familiar faces and in the building and stuff, and then it's just nice to be back.
You no doubt have seen the excitement in bringing you back here, so how does that make you feel? The fans are so excited to have you back in Swindon kit.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice for them, and it's nice for me as well. Just trying to, I don't know, build on where I left off last time. It's not gone well the last 18 months, so to just try and get back to what I was before. I think there was no better place to try and get myself back to that than putting yourself in an environment where you've already been that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Tell me a bit more about, obviously, your previous spell here, how excited you were to come back and hopefully, find that kind of form again.
Yeah, so I don't know, the last 18 months it's been tough and I've changed a lot, been through things, so I want to get back to what I was when I left here, and I think it's the perfect place to do it, and I don't know, hopefully the fans can get me through and the players and staff here and just get me back to what I was.
As you look around today, how much of it's the same, how much of it's changed, everything like that?
Yeah, I think the obvious one is the players. I think Slick Rick's the only player left from that first season, and there's a few boys when I've done pre-season and the first few games of the season here, but I think that's League 2 football and things change a lot, so it's different obviously, and I loved the group before, but I don't know, it's a new group and it will take time and that, but hopefully build us good memories with them as well.
With that in mind, how's everyone helped you settle in here so far?
Yeah, no, they've been brilliant. Like, the players have been good to me as well. I've just said that about like how good the last ones was, and it's different, but I think that whenever you go to a new group the first few days, you're getting to know new people and stuff, but it's just nice to be back.
With that spell in Scotland, as you mentioned, how do you feel your game's developed since being there and then coming back here again?
I'm not sure develop's the right word. I don't know, it's quite nice on Saturday to just speak to the staff as I'm coming on and they say, just go enjoy yourself, don't care about you giving the ball away and go and make stuff happen. And it's probably the closest I've came to scoring in a long time, and it's almost trying to reprogram my brain to just go out there and be free and not think about anything. And I don't know, that's what I was before I left, and that's why I scored so many goals and so many things happened, just because I was so free and didn't think about stuff. And I think certain managers have programmed me to be a certain way, and it's just not worked, and it's not an excuse or blaming the managers. That's just the way it is, to be honest, and I need to be free, and I can't think of a better place to be free than somewhere I was before, and they've already said to me that's how they want me to be and play, and it's going to take a bit of time, hopefully not too much time, but hopefully I can just get back to what I was before.
You mentioned it there, but what's the message been like to Gav and what's he told you in a bit more detail?
I think they just want to see me playing football and smiling on a pitch, and that's normally when good stuff happened, and just being free, enjoying it, not afraid to make mistakes off the cuff. I think that's when I'm at my best, and I just really need to get back to that.
You had that, that moment coming on against Newport. How did that feel when you went back on the pitch and the fans, cheering you back onto the pitch today, that Saturday?
Yeah, it was nice. It was strange. It was almost, I think, because the last 18 months have been so bad on a football pitch, almost a little bit embarrassed really, because when it was happening before I was scoring every week and I felt good and not expected it, but it was nice and it was happening, and I felt like I kind of earned that with the goals I'd scored. And then going so long like it's been, I think I've started 4 games since I left since I left Swindon, sorry, so not been playing a lot of football, and I was almost embarrassed to hear everyone singing my name and stuff, and I just want to get back to earning it.
With that in mind, of course, that must, bring you a lot of love and sort of respect for the Swindon fans, given how much they love you here already.
Yeah, no, I think they all know that. Like, it was pretty much from the get-go. Like, I'd have no bad words to say. I loved it here, and I don't know, I'm just excited to get back and try and just get back to what I was, and it's going to take time. Like, not much football last year, and then obviously the last 6-7 months have been really tough, so I need them to be patient with me, and I'd love to hit the ground running and get going, and I think I showed a couple glimpses on the weekend, but I'm still a long way away from being my best, and whether that's a mix of confidence and just what's happened the last 6-7 months, so it's going to take a bit of time, but I think it's the perfect place for me to find my feet again and get going.
Just with that in mind, how is everything at the moment? You ready to go again, or is it going to, like you say, take a bit more time than fans maybe think?
Yeah, like it's going to take time. Just think with the mixture of not playing last season and then what happened in the summer, it's like it has been tough and it's difficult. But I don't know. I think this is the best place for me to just forget everything and have a smile on my face on the pitch again and just find the spark. I think I've slowly started to lose the spark last season, and this season it's completely gone. So I'm coming back to try and find it, and hopefully it's sooner rather than later.
How exciting opportunity is that, being back here on Saturday against Salford, where hopefully you can find that spark once again?
Yeah, no, like, I've not played here in 18 months now at home, and I was a bit gutted that Saturday wasn't a home game. And yeah, it would just be nice to walk out there and come on and just familiar surroundings and good memories at this stadium. So yeah, I think this is actually the last stadium I scored in, so I'm hoping it can happen again on Saturday.
Just a final note from you on, the fans and everyone who sort of made you feel so welcome since coming on deadline day.
What was that, sorry?
Just a final message to the fans and everyone who's made you feel so welcome since coming on deadline day.
Yeah, I don't think I need a message, to be honest. The fans know I wouldn't be here if I didn't appreciate the club and if I hadn't had such a good time here. And I think the loan was maybe a touch early for me. I wasn't sure if I was going to go out on loan this window, if I was ready or not. But when it was made clear that I probably needed to go on loan, then I said it's either I stay or I come here on loan because I need to go somewhere I'm comfortable. And I do have a little bit in the bank with the fans, so they can be a touch patient with me if I'm not as sharp as I expect to be, and that's not an excuse. That's just where I'm at the moment, and hopefully with minutes and the next 4, 5, 6 games I can start building up and then finish the season on a high and just start enjoying football again and playing with a smile on my face.